Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to recreate one of the most famous Telugu OTT app logo, the AHA logo, using only HTML and CSS. As you can see, I have already opened an image that is the AHA logo image, that's a PNG image. So we are going to recreate this only using HTML and CSS. While we doing this, we don't involve any images, it's just a pure code. So it's actually really easy. But we need to just follow some basic steps. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, we need to open a code editor. So in my case, I have opened the Visual Studio Code. You can use any of the code editors, but VS Code is my happy place. So first of all, we need to create a project. Under that, we need to create a file. I'll name it as index.html file. And we need to use HTML5. If I click on it, yeah. So my editor has given me the boilerplate code. So I'll give the title as a AHA logo. So yeah, I've saved it. Now open it. I will open it with live server. So yeah, the document has opened in the Chrome browser. So yeah, that's fine. So let's start the coding. So first of all, we'll start writing the HTML block in the body. So as you can see the image, so the image has a 3 letters. So we need to place these 3 letters in a place, like it's a kind of home. So for that, we'll create a div. So div dot logo. So in that, we'll create 3 spans for the letters. So span dot letter letter A. It's one span for this is for letter A, and similarly create for other two H and A. So we'll give H, and for this we'll give class name as A2. Yeah. Now save this. Now save this. So yeah, we are able to see AHA letters on the browser. So, but as you can see the image, we do have a check mark also, right? So for this, we need to create a one more span inside the H, that is span dot check. So it will give us a one more span with a class check inside the H. So we'll save it. That should be fine now. So now our HTML code is done. So we need to create a CSS file. So further we need to create a new file and give name as style.css, and yeah, link this with our HTML file. For doing so, we need to use link, and yeah, mention the style.css file name. Yeah, now we are ready to write our CSS code inside this. So first of all, I'll start writing the CSS for body. So for the body tag, I'll write the CSS. So I'll open and close this. For I'll make this display it as a flex. I'll make the content, justify content as a center. I'll make the items, the align items as a center. And I'll give some height to it. That is 100 viewport height. And I'll give a background color. For now, I'll give just white. Yeah, now I saved it. So this has given the styles to my entire body. So as you can see, the letters are centered both vertically and horizontally. So it sits perfectly in the middle. So let's start writing the styles for the logo. So for the logo, first of all, as you can check the image, you can assume the height and width. So I'm assuming it as somewhere around 200 pixels. So let's write for the class logo. I'll give the height as 200 pixels, same width as 200 pixels, and as you can see the background color is a juicy orange color. So let me give a background color for it. Background color, I'll give the color code as F37021. So yeah, now we got the juicy orange color. So we need to align this text in the center. So to do so, we just copy these and just paste it here. So yeah, and as you can see the image, the text is a white color and it has a some font family and font size is there, font weight is also there. So let's add all those. So first I'll add the color. Color is white. Yeah, it has changed to white. Now let's make the font size. Font size I'll give somewhere around 72 pixels. It should be fine. Yes. Now I'll give the font weight. That is somewhere around 900. Yeah. Now font weight is added. Let me add the font actually. So this font actually uh we need to get it from the Google Fonts. So I have already had a link of this. I will attach this in the description. So let's attach this Google Fonts with the help of link and yes, save it. So yeah, we have attached the link. So now add the font family. So now add the font family. So font family is something Montserrat, and I will use one more font that is sans serif. That should be fine now. So yeah, now it's looking similar to it, but we need to make a few more changes. That should be fine. So now, as you can see, the image, both the A's are slightly closer to H letter. Here they are like there is a distance between them. So let's add the stylings for those letters. So for letter A, I'll use margin right as a -5 pixels so that it'll go closer to H. So yeah, it went closer to H. I'll do same for the other A, but this time it's left. Yes, now both the A's are closer. Now, as you can observe the actual image, see both A's are standing on one baseline and H is slightly lower. So we need to, adjust the position of the H. So let's add styling for a letter H. So it has a letter H class name. So I'll use dot letter hyphen H and yeah. So for the letter H, first of all, I need to change the position, right? So I'll give a position as a relative and I'll display inline. Sorry, position relative is not added. So let me add it. The position we need to give it as a relative added and then we need to use a display. So display is inline block. Yeah, it's added. It's added. Now I'm saving. Now I'm saving. Yes, but position is not moved. So it's x-axis and y-axis. So we need to transform and translate it y. So we use this transform, not transition, it's transform. Transform, and we need to use translate y, and we need to give 5 pixels. Let's try it. Give 5 pixels. It's fine, but here it's way more down. So let me add 2 pixels extra. I'll give 7 pixels. That should be fine. Now it seems fine. So it seems fine with the actual image. So yeah, it seems fine. Now here comes the most interesting part. So we need to add styles for this check actually. To create this check, we need to add some styles. So for that, we have already created a span tag with the class name check. So let's add styles for the check class dot check. So let's add the styles for it. So its position is absolute, and I will give some width for it, and height width is somewhere around 24 pixels I'll give, and height is somewhere around I'll give 12 pixels for it. Not saved it. Yeah. Let me save this. Save this. So it's fine. Let's give the borders. Then we are able to see it. Border left, we'll give it as a 5 pixels solid, 5 pixels solid white. Same we give it for the border bottom, BOTTOM. Let's save it. Yeah, now we are able to see the check, but it is on top of A. So let's give the top 1 pixels and give right as a 5 pixels. Save it. Yeah, now it came on top of it, but it's not correct. Its position, if we compare, it's kind of a check, but here the check is not correct. So let's transform. We will need to rotate this actually. So let's rotate this with the help of a transform. Transform, rotate. We need to rotate it minus 45 degrees. So degrees. Yeah, it's fine now. But the positioning is not correct. So let's add the positioning. So for this, I'll do an inspect and I will click on this check style. I'll try to give the right positioning. I will change it here. Okay. It seems fine if I give minus 4 pixels. So minus 4 pixels looks fine for me. So I'll give minus 4 pixels. Instead of 5, I'll give minus 4. So yeah, it's saved. Now, yeah. Overall, if we compare now, let's compare with the image. So everything seems fine, but I see there are gaps between the letters. Okay, these seems too much attached, so let me give some spacing to them. So the further letter, if I change this, minus 3 should be fine. Minus 3 should be fine. Let's give minus 3 here. And for this letter A, let me check if I try to reduce or increase this. Okay. Okay. Minus 2 should be fine. It looks good for me. So I'll give minus 2 here. Minus 2 here. Yeah. Now I'll save this. Yeah. It's look almost same for me. Now let's change the background color so that the background color will make it as a black so that it looks similar with the image. So I'll change the background from white to, let me change it to black. Yeah, save it. Yeah, now it seems similar to the image. So, and yeah, that's it. Let's open this. Yeah, that's it. You've got the AHA logo. There's no image, no Photoshop, just we have written it with the help of HTML and CSS. So it's a fully coded AHA logo. You can resize it, you can change the colors or even animate it. It's all your play. So yeah, that's it.